All right, we're back. One last hurrah here as I get dust that's going on here. Again, Piazzetta. If you're looking at this, we're looking at the programming portion of it. One last thing I want to show you, and it's a bit of a doozy, so this is going to be a little bit longer. Again, push the button number 6 down to get into programming, because I want to go over Chrono. And again, you're going through the menu with the buttons 5 and 6 right around the flame control. What is the Chrono setting? It's a Italian word for basically programming. So in the Chrono setting, you can do 3 different types of programming. You can do a weekly program, a daily program, and then a weekend program. The weekly program is 7 days a week. The daily program lets you pick what days you want to do from Sunday to Saturday inclusive. The weekend program is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, to further confuse you one more time, there's 2 different levels of programming at that, meaning that it's possible to do 2-day programs, 2-week programs, and 2 weekend programs. Sorry, not evening. Why would you want to do this? Okay, so you want your stove to run 7 days a week. From 9 till 2, shut off during the day, and then come back on at 6 till 10 o'clock at night. That would be in the weekly programming. Program level 1 would be for the morning that we've set up, so to speak. Program level 2 would be for the afternoon one until it shuts off. So we're going to play around with this just a little bit here to give you a bit of an idea. So you want to set this, set button. Day program, yeah, that sounds good. Let's set up the day program. Enable day, yes, I think we want to do that. We're going to want to turn that on, and that's done with buttons 1 and buttons 2 on and off. Okay, set. Start day program 1. Like I say, there's 2 different programs here. So again, these buttons will change the time. Say we want it to come on at 9 o'clock, we'll call it. And this is a 24-hour clock, so 10-minute increments. Okay, well, set that. So now, during the day, it'll come at 9 o'clock. Set day program 1. I'll show you what this said. Stop day program 1. So what time do you want the day program to shut off? Well, we only want it to run till noon, we'll call it. You don't have to set an off time here as well. You can have it, in this example, come on at 9, and then continue to run until something else tells the machine to turn off, whether it's manual or energy savings or another program or something of that variety. So just a heads up for you. But we're going to set this one, again, using buttons 1 and 2. We're going to set it till noon because we can. And we just overshot that because I'm shooting a video and that's how things work. All right, so 12 o'clock. Again, set. Set day power. Again, power 1. Because there's a couple of different programs you can do here. We're going to set it to, we'll do power level 3, again, because we can. Set. Set. Set temperature. We want it nice and warm. We want it 72 degrees. Again, 2 degrees increments. Keeping in mind, of course, it's in Fahrenheit, because that's what we changed it for, like any reasonable person. Kidding. Set. Start day program 2, it should say. Now you don't need to start this one, but it'll go through level 1, level 2. If we scroll through using buttons 5 and 6, stop day program 2, set day power. So it'll scroll through the whole shebang all over again till it kicks out to set Chrono. What we've done right now is we've set it from 9 to noon to run, right? Coming on at 9, shutting off at noon. Power level 3, it'll run power level 3 until it hits 72 degrees. If it hits 72 degrees, the programming can take over, and of course it'll wind itself down to power level 1 until it gets an end flag and shuts itself off. So I'll show you one other one. Let's see, we'll set the Chrono again. Set. Day program, no, we don't want that. Week program, nah, I don't feel, weekend program. Yeah, we want to play around with that one. Weekend program, set that. Off, again, we can set the time for that. Or I'm sorry, set whether it's enabled or not at this point. Okay, that's always your first point is whether or not that programming's enabled. So yes, we want to play around with that. Set. Start week end program. Should say 1. Come on. Yeah, there we are. All right, so We can start that whenever we like. We'll be starting that at, let's see, 7 o'clock, 1700, 5 o'clock. Okay, set. We just want it to run indefinitely, so we're not going to set an end point. We'll just hit set. Here's what will come up if you're not doing week programs, if you're doing the daily or the weekend program. Your commands change just a little bit. These two buttons, this means Friday. The program's off right now. Okay, so it's a little obscure when it comes to what's scrolling here. Button number 1, the far left one, that'll change whether or not the day is on or the day is off. So right now Friday is off. That's good. We only want it running on Saturday and Sunday. Button number 2 will move it over to the next day of programming, because the weekend's programmed Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It'll only let you pick those days. So on for Saturday, again pressing button number 1. Next day, Sunday, we want that on as well. Next day, end light. Days week. On Friday, oh, I think it just scrolled through them all. Sorry about that. There we are. Yeah, it just scrolls through them all. I apologize. Set, and it'll go with, at this point, power level, where you'd set it down to where you'd like. Power level 3, we like that power level. What temperature? We want it at 72 because we can. And then it'll say again, start weekend program 2. And you can scroll through these again with button number 6. Stop weekend program 2, it should say. There we go. And then it'll scroll through them until it kicks you out of the second part of the programming, where it goes back to set chrono. Okay, so play around with it. You're not going to break anything. You can always go in and change it. That's the best advice I can give you for this. It's not having it start this particular machine, the Piazzetta, start and stop at different times isn't gonna wear anything on it prematurely. You're not gonna cause something to happen. But the best way is to play around with the chrono and see how it works. And working through it yourself by far makes a lot more sense than me just showing you here. Okay, so I hope that helps, and take care.